The death of the vice president. Fear of being killed as the vice president of Nigeria, Shettima, moved away from his presidential residence to an outside residence. My dear listeners, the vice president of Nigerian, Kashim Shettima, has moved to an outside residence over the fear of being killed. The man they fear to die. According to the information stated that the vice president Shettima moved to his own residence after finding out that the CCTV is installed without his knowledge in the vice presidential residence. You see, that is to say that he has a cockroach in his cupboard. Even if the CCTV is installed without your intelligence, why did you run away? Because you don't want them to have a spy on you. See, how can you move to such an equipped building and you think that they will not install a CCTV there? Of course they will. They will. You don't want them to watch you. You don't want them to see your secret. That is one of those things we are talking about. My fellow Nigerians, our government is full of secrets, and that is why when we say and when we tell you that this thing is true, that this is what is happening in Aso Villa, take it, make you not argue am, because several times we have been saying it here in this very channel, but instead of our people to concur, agree, okay, fact check if you really want to, they will not do that. They will say, abeg, make you pack yourself one side with your fake news. That is the problem, and that is why these people keep fooling us, and deceiving us. You understand now? Oh my God, my dear listeners, now can someone please ask Shettima, why did he pack his things out of the original residence? Now waiting they fear am. If no be say in get one cockroach when they hide inside in cupboard. That is the problem. That is our problem. We don't want to be watched. We don't want to be exposed. We know that when we are exposed, a lot of things is going to happen. A lot of things is going to happen. A CCTV camera was installed without his intelligence, without him being informed. Because of that CCTV camera, Shettima packed his bag and left the presidential villa. Now, that same presidential villa, don't forget, that is that same presidential villa that Nyesom Wike spent how many billions? 7 billion was once allocated for the building of that very presidential villa. If you can remember, 7 billion was what was allotted. That is during the Buhari administration. But when Tinubus came, from 7 billion they increased to what? 15 billion. Now, after the building of that same presidential villa, now Shettima packing into that very villa expected that such a building should not have a CCTV camera. Even inside the soccer way, they must plant a CCTV camera. Inside the soccer way where sheets they pass through, CCTV camera will also be planted there. And because you discover that a CCTV camera was planted in your room, you decide to run away. You see that? There is a cockroach in his cupboard. There is something he is hiding. Oh my God. See how our fun is being wasted. See how we are being rubbished. Anyway, I am bringing this to you once again for you to be aware of what has chased Shettima out of office. Yes. Otherwise, I would say Shettima has been chased out of office. Immediately, a CCTV camera was discovered, installed without his intelligence. That is the news. Yes, that is the news. My dear listeners, lover of freedom, please, I want you to fact check this very news because it is a reality and it's coming to you on facts, on fact based. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment on this very news because it's coming from the Lord TV. Thank you. See you some other time. All right, my dear listeners, you can now see what we are talking about. You see, say the Fulani people. It is not only in the southeast that they are, that they are acting. They are acting even down there in the thief community. No be small thing, my people. Action must be taken to make sure that these people are completely, evacuated from Benue. Enough is enough. The death is too much. I no fit shout much, my people. Abeg, if you know say you are just coming in for the very first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to the very video. Thank you. This is the Lord TV.